Why do you want to be a lobby boy?
Who wouldn't? At the Grand Budapest, sir.
And so my life began. Junior lobby boy in training under the strict command of Monsieur Gustave H. Many of the hotel's most valued and distinguished guests came for him.
I love you.
I love you. She was dynamite in the sack, by the way.
She was 84.
I've had older.
This was also when I met Agatha.
She's charming. She's so charming.
Is he flirting with you?
Yes.
I approve of this union.
I became his pupil, and he was to be my counselor and guardian.
The police are here.
Tell them I'll be right down. She's been murdered, and you think I did it. Hey! Stop! You're looking so well, darling. You really are. I don't know what sort of cream they've put on you down at the morgue, but I want some.
This is Madame D's last will and testament. To Monsieur Gustave H. I bequeath a painting known as Boy with Apple.
Wow. What? Who's Gustave H?
I'm afraid that's me, darling.
If I learn you ever once laid a finger on my mother's body, living or dead...
I go to bed with all my friends.
We need to make a plan for your survival. Hide this. It's in code and you might need a magnifying glass to read it, but it tells you exactly where and how to find Boy with Apple.
I'm a baker. I'm not a fence, if that's the term.
I want roadblocks at every junction for 50 kilometers. I want rail blocks at every train station for 100 kilometers.
Get in!
I want 50 men and 10 bloodhounds ready in 5 minutes.
You can't arrest him simply because he's a bloody immigrant.
Take your hands off my lobby boy!
Have you ever been questioned by the authorities?
Yes, on one occasion.
What?
I was arrested and tortured by the rebel militia after the Desert Uprising.
Right. Well, you know the drill then. Zip it.
Love it. I've been a little disappointed with Wes Anderson's work lately. I liked aspects of Moonrise Kingdom, but I felt it didn't really hit the spot. I think the last film I really enjoyed of his was The Fantastic Mr. Fox, but this looks like it might be his best one yet. And I would maybe say his most commercial. I think murder mysteries and this kind of, dastardly lead character played by Ralph Fiennes could really go over maybe with, mainstream audiences and people who don't usually see Wes Anderson films. But I just think this looks so good. My favorite Wes Anderson film, by the way, is The Life Aquatic. I think that's a fantastic movie. I really like it a lot. But none of Wes Anderson's films have ever been that successful. So kudos to him for trying something a little bit new here and for working with a new actor. Thank goodness this isn't Bill Murray. I love Bill Murray. He's very good in Wes Anderson's films, but I don't need to see another one. I think it's time for him to move on. And Ralph Fiennes, it's so great to see him doing more comedy. He can be really funny. He did a great job in I can't remember the name off the top of my head. It's that movie with Colin Farrell, In Bruges. He was very good in that, but he wasn't the lead, obviously, and that was Colin Farrell, who showed also a good gift for comedy. Maybe he'll be in the next Wes Anderson film. So I'm great to see Wes Anderson branching out, using new actors. As I've said before, I don't like it when directors always use the same actors. I think it makes for eventually stale material. And look how getting new actors is re-energizing Anderson's work. But one disappointment is, as I talked about yesterday, I was so excited for Jude Law in this movie, and he doesn't even rate the trailer. So his role must be very small. But I think, again, I'm okay with it because Ralph Fiennes was so good here. And I thought that his relationship with the lobby boy was fantastic. I think that the lobby boy, that's a new actor, obviously. He looks great. Everything just looks fantastic. I'm very excited about this. And I'm excited this seems to be really the story of one guy. Wes Anderson tends to sometimes make movies that, at least lately, don't focus on a main character. They just go all over the place. And I think that hurts him from just, like a mainstream narrative. This is a great story. It reminds me a little bit of Dr. Zhivago, one of my favorite films. It just has a really great feel to it, and it just looks charming. So I'm definitely going to see it. It looks great. What do you think? What's your favorite Wes Anderson film? What do you think of this one? What do you think of bringing Ralph Fiennes into the mix? Is this something you think maybe you could get maybe your friends to go and see who don't usually see Wes Anderson movies? Write your thoughts down below, and you can check out more trailer reviews right now.